The real cost of star's security. At 11:30 at night, the back gate of a 5-star hotel in Mumbai suddenly opens. Outside there is no red carpet, no camera flash, just 2 black SUVs, guards wearing earpieces, and a restless silence standing by. The superstar sitting inside the car has not come out yet. First, one guard scans the parking, the second sees the hands of the people standing near the gate, the third asks for a signal on the phone about the route being clear. A few minutes ago, that star's manager received a message from an unknown number. The message was short, but so terrifying that the entire night's security planning changed suddenly. Now the question is, why the star whom the world gives godlike love on screen has to spend lakhs of rupees every month to be saved from his own world? From the outside, celebrity life looks shining. Big cars, expensive houses, foreign shoots, luxury hotels, and a crowd of fans. But behind this very shine lies an invisible expense hidden, whose bill the public never sees. When an ordinary person lands at the airport, he looks for the luggage belt. When a star lands, first the exit gate is decided, then the direction of the crowd is checked, then a path to reach the car is made. Because a star does not remain just a human being. He turns into a walking event. Wherever he stands, a crowd can gather there, phones can go up, and chaos can be formed in seconds. Sometimes, a fan just wants a selfie, sometimes someone tries to hold hands, sometimes someone stands in front of the car. From the outside this looks like love, but for the security team every movement is a risk. Right from here begins the real story of celebrity security. This story is not just about a bodyguard's salary, but about that fear which comes with fame, not for free but very expensive. First, understand that a star does not need security merely because of popularity. Risks are of many types, and the cost of every risk is different. One risk is of an uncontrolled crowd. Mall event, film promotion, political gathering, wedding appearance or airport arrival, anywhere the crowd can suddenly become emotional. The second risk is of stalking. Some people forget the line between fan and obsession. They wait outside the house, track shooting locations, and start intruding into personal space. The third risk is of threats. Social media has made threats easy. Earlier the threat came by letter, now it comes from fake accounts, DMs, comments, and viral posts. The fourth risk is of family. A star is not famous alone. His children, parents, spouse, and close staff also come within the scope of public curiosity. And the fifth risk is of image. If pushing and shoving happened at a public place, someone got injured, or some wrong video went viral, the blame often comes on the star as well. Therefore, the job of security is not just to save the star. It has to make an invisible balance among the crowd, media, fans, family, event organizers, and public image. Now the question comes, who actually handles this security system? Generally, it has 3 layers, and every layer has its own price. The first layer is the personal bodyguard. This is the very person who walks closest to the star. Airport, shoot, hotel, gym, restaurant, foreign trip, almost everywhere. His job looks simple to see, but actually is very technical. He has to read the mood of the crowd, watch hand movements, and keep the star safe without causing panic. The second layer is the private security agency. Big stars many times hire a whole team from agencies. In this, guards, supervisors, drivers, route coordinators, and event support staff can be included. The third layer is of government security. This is not given to every star. Government security is given not by seeing popularity, but on the basis of threat assessment and official review. Meaning, being most famous on screen and getting official security, both are different things. Many big names pay for their daily private protection themselves. Now coming to that question which is in everyone's mind, how much is a bodyguard's salary? A junior security guard who handles house, gate or event duty, his monthly salary can be between roughly 40,000 to 80,000 rupees. If the guard is experienced, knows crowd handling, does travel duty and understands celebrity protocol, his salary can go up to 1 lakh to 3 lakh rupees a month. But a personal chief bodyguard comes in a different category. According to public reports and industry estimates, trusted chief bodyguards of big stars can earn 15 lakh to 25 lakh annually or even more. In some high-profile cases, this amount can go even higher, because their salary is not just for physical protection, but for trust, secrecy, loyalty, and 24-hour availability too. Now make the picture a bit bigger. Only one bodyguard does not walk with a superstar. Along with him, 4 to 8 guards, a driver, sometimes an advance team, and sometimes local security support also join. If only salary cost is added, on the private security of a big star, roughly 8 lakh to 40 lakh rupees can be spent every month. If the star is in a high-risk category, traveling continuously, doing public events, or facing threats after a controversy, the expense can go up to 50 lakh rupees a month or even above. But wait, this is not the whole bill. Security is not just the salary of human beings. The real expense is hidden in those things which do not even show on camera. Security of a star's house is different. CCTV cameras, digital locks, visitor management systems, gate staff, parking surveillance, control room and emergency alarms, everyone has a setup and maintenance cost. If fans gather daily outside the star's house, gate management becomes even more sensitive. Identifying every visitor, checking deliveries, noting unknown vehicles, this becomes a daily routine. Then comes travel security. Which route to take, which gate to avoid, which lift to go by, where the car will stand, all this is planned in advance. At the airport, you must have seen many times, the star goes rapidly from the car to the entry. Behind that small walk too there is coordination, because those few seconds are the most unpredictable. In a hotel too, security is not simple. Room flow, lift access, service staff, back entrance, parking exit, and emergency route are seen in advance. In a public event, the cost increases further. Barricading, entry control, backstage protection, crowd movement, local police coordination and emergency exit planning all become part of the security budget. Many times the star stays on stage for just 15 minutes, but the security team inspects the location for that appearance since morning. On a film set too, the risk is different. In an outdoor shoot, a local crowd gathers, equipment is expensive, and sometimes the location gets leaked. If the shoot is in a remote area, nearby medical help, police station distance, crowd entry points, and vehicle access up to that are included in the security plan. On foreign trips, the expense increases further. Local security has to be hired, transport has to be kept secure, hotel coordination happens, and in an unknown country, risk assessment is of a different level. Meaning, when a star goes on an overseas shoot, there is not just the expense of a business class ticket. Along with him, a small security bubble travels too. Now the biggest twist comes after a threat. When a star gets a serious threat, the whole design of security can change overnight. Guards increase outside the house. Travel routes are decided at the last moment. Public appearances are reduced. And before every event, risk review begins. In many situations, discussion of a bullet-resistant vehicle begins too. This is not just luxury, but a signal of threat perception. But as much as security increases, that much personal freedom keeps decreasing. Before stepping out, the star asks, is the route clear? How much is the crowd? Is entry safe? This is the hidden tax of fame. Money is spent not just on safety, money is spent in an attempt to buy back small pieces of normal life. A normal man can drink roadside tea. If a star does the same, 10 phones come out, a crowd forms, and then it becomes a security risk. A normal family dinner can happen quietly. If a star's dinner gets leaked, a crowd can gather outside the restaurant. Many people ask why bodyguards look rough many times. Actually, their job is not to react after an incident happens, but to stop it before the incident happens. If some fan suddenly extended a hand, the guard has to decide in milliseconds whether this is harmless excitement or a possible threat. A mistake in this decision can cause damage on both sides. If more force was used, video goes viral. If less reaction happened, star remains unsafe. This very thing makes a bodyguard's job the toughest. He is always on camera, but his decision does not get a chance to be explained to anyone. His duty is not fixed 9 to 5. Shoots can run late night, flights can be early morning, events can extend suddenly. Many bodyguards have to understand the star's habits. When he wants to meet the crowd, when he is tired, when children have to be kept away from media, everything has to be understood. In this job, physical strength is necessary, but more necessary than that is patience. Because every man in the crowd is not an enemy, many people really come out of love. The security team has to understand the difference between fan emotion and real risk. This very difference separates celebrity protection from ordinary guarding. Now, talking about government security, here too there is a myth. People think that if there is a famous star, government guards will be provided. It does not happen like that. Security agencies assess looking at threat input, public risk, past incidents and current situation. On that very basis, the level of protection can be decided. In some cases, the government bears the cost, in some situations rules can be different, and in some categories charges can be applicable too. This depends on state policy and the case. Therefore, if police are seen around some star, it does not always mean privilege. Many times behind it there can be a real threat file, public order concern, or specific warning. But the expense of private security is mostly borne by the star himself. It becomes part of his personal ecosystem, like manager, PR team, stylist, or legal advisor. The only difference is that the stylist builds the star's image, the manager handles deals, and the security team builds an invisible wall around his breaths. Today, this need has not remained limited only to film stars. Cricketers, business leaders, influencers, YouTubers, and reality show celebrities have also started taking private security. Because fame now gets made not from cinema halls, but from phone screens. A viral reel can make a person an overnight public figure. But along with sudden fame, a trained security culture does not come. A creator becomes famous, but crowd management, privacy protection, and threat response get left behind. This is the reason why celebrity security in India has quietly become a big ecosystem. Events, launches, concerts, weddings, and promotions have increased its demand. But the sign of a good security system is not heavy muscles. The best security is that which is visible less, but reads every risk first. Sometimes you must have seen, the star comes out smiling comfortably and everything looks smooth. Actually, smoothness itself is the biggest success of planning. If no drama happened, no pushing happened, no panic was created, the security team's job is considered successful. Now think, for a star whose one film earns crores, 20 or 30 lakh rupees a month for security might sound like a big amount, but in front of risk, it becomes like small insurance. Because a serious incident does not cause just physical harm. It can stop shoots, affect brand deals, put family in fear, and shake public confidence. Therefore, a star considers security not an expense, but risk management. Just as a business takes insurance, similarly a celebrity protects his public life. But in this there is an emotional layer too. The fans whom he wants to come close to, that same star due to security is forced to create a little distance from them. This is the contradiction of celebrity life. The more the love, the more the protection. The bigger the identity, the smaller the private world. Many stars consider their trusted bodyguards like family, because they are not just guards, but witnesses to their most vulnerable moments. They see when the star gets scared, when he gets tired, when he panics from the crowd, and when he hides anxiety behind a smile. But still the next day that same star comes in front of the camera, waves hand, greets fans, and the world feels everything is normal. Actually, looking normal is part of the celebrity profession too. Security keeps fear behind the curtain, so that confidence shows on screen. So after all, how much is the monthly expense? For a mid-level public figure, a few lakh rupees a month. For a big star, 8 to 40 lakhs, and for a high-risk superstar, up to 50 lakhs or above that. But this number is not the final answer. The final answer lies hidden in that world, where every gate, every route, every handshake, and every crowd moment is calculated. When we hear the security cost of a star, we should not see just money. We should see that pressure which comes along with public love. Because as beautiful as fame looks, it is equally unpredictable too. On one side there is fans' love, on the other side the compulsion to handle that very love at a safe distance. Perhaps that's why the most expensive thing of any star is not his car, house or watch. His most expensive thing is that freedom, which after fame comes keeps decreasing gradually. And next time when guards are seen around a star in any airport video, do not see just attitude. See that invisible fear, planning and responsibility too. Because behind that shining smile, every month a system of lakhs of rupees, sleepless duty of many people, and a question always keeps running. Can the price of fame be paid only with money, or is the real price that life in which a person becomes very famous but loses the freedom to walk alone?
This video has taught you something new. Or if you feel this information should reach more people, don't forget to like and share the video. Your small share can become valuable and useful information for someone else. If you have any questions related to this topic, or if you would like to share your opinion with us, be sure to write in the comment box. We read every question and suggestion from you, because your feedback inspires us to create better content. And if you want to keep receiving such interesting and reliable information about business, the economy, and the world in the future, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel GRT Business and also press the bell icon so that you get notifications of every new video directly. At GRT Business, we always strive to provide you with accurate, balanced, and reliable information. Our news and analysis are prepared based on information obtained from various news agencies, public sources, and public opinion. We make every effort to verify and validate each fact as much as possible. But in case of any possible error or dispute, the responsibility lies with the respective sources. Our only aim is to present you with a correct and trustworthy perspective so that you can understand any topic better.